YouTube, what's going on? Forgot to hit record before I started, but today I've got a 2020 Kia Stinger GT that my friend just bought the other day. In the shade, the paint looks like it's in good condition, but in the sun it had buffer trails and all kinds of goodness. So we're gonna wash it. I'm gonna skip the clay stage because the paint was pretty smooth, so I'm just gonna skip that. After I wash and dry, go straight to polishing. I've already got my wheel bucket set up. I'm gonna wash the wheels first. Some people like to do wheels after. Whatever works for you. Let me see. I mean, it looks good in the shade, right? But I mean, most black cars do. I'll after I wash it, I'll show it under a light and we'll see how everything looks. Try to get as much of this on camera as I can. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to washing. So I'm gonna bring you in for a second, show you this Eagle One black and plastic coat wheel cleaner, if you can find it. Walmart used to sell it, it's hard to find there now. AutoZone Advanced Auto. It's just the black and plastic coat one's hard to find, but it's got an iron remover in it. You can use it as an iron remover on paint, pH neutral, but you can see, especially in the barrels, all the iron deposits coming out of these wheels. It's a good wheel cleaner if you're trying to do iron fallout. Meguiar's Ultimate works pretty good as well. I just happen to have a few bottles of this. Anyways, let's get back to cleaning. Alright, so wheels are all nice and clean now. They all got these stickers on them from the dealership. We'll go ahead and take that off. Probably should have done that before. Oh well, I'll go over it with some Goo Gone. I'm not going to do that one-handed, obviously. We'll go ahead and get those off each wheel. Next step is washing. Because as you can see, the car is not clean. It may look clean to the naked eye. Windshield's covered in bugs. Mirrors covered in bugs. Car's covered in dust and dirt. So we're going to wash it with Purple Power to do a strip wash. Because as I'll show you, the paint's got some protection on it from whatever they washed it and did it with the dealership. So props to them, I'm not used to seeing that, but yeah, we're going to want to strip it off with Purple Power before we hit it with the buffer, polisher, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Fill up the buckets. We've got a nice little quick connect for my hose, which makes things nice. Helps if you turn the water off first. Don't make that mistake. So I got the wash bucket and rinse bucket. I'm sure you don't care to watch that whole thing. This is where we're going to use Purple Power Vehicle and Boat Wash soap. It's a stronger soap. It'll strip all the waxes, sealants, whatever's on there, or at least break it down. Alright, I got the buckets filled up. Now, let me show you how the quick connect actually works properly when you have the valve shut off. If you got a pressure washer, which I do, but I don't need to use it for this, that easy. Then you turn the water on. And this controls the flow of water. I don't even know if I showed that on camera correctly. So, disconnect, connect. I'm going to pre-treat. I have a pre-diluted all-purpose cleaner. I'm going to pre-treat the front of the car where there's bugs and such. And then we'll wash it. Alright, we'll do that in time-lapse for you. Magic fast video stuff. Alright, car is washed and dried. I'm out of shape and out of breath. next I'm going to start up my compressor. We're going to blow the air out of all the cracks and everything so that water is not getting in the way while I'm trying to polish it. We're going to pull it into the garage and we're going to polish it. And that's when we get to the good stuff. Let's go ahead and get this plugged in. And turn on. And now we wait for that to fill up. That's a Campbell Housefield quiet compressor. It's a lot quieter than a standard air compressor, so I'm not going to complain too much. Oh, by the way, the towel I use, that's the Dreadnought from Auto Fiber. That thing holds a lot of water. It's pretty heavy by the end that I got done. But just one towel and you're good. Oh, let's not forget to close the drain valve. There we go, now it'll actually fill up with air. Alright. And now let's get it pulled into the garage. Alright. Now that we got the light, you can see Swirl City. Try to get to focus. There we go. This is on the rear quarter panel. The door is not so bad. This quarter panel is pretty bad though. Let's see. Get you on the hood. Get it focused. I mean, like I said, it's not too bad, but I mean, you can see there's some etching in there. It's minor swirls all over, so I'm going to try out a couple different polishing compounds, and there you go, you can see the spiderweb effect. Tried a couple different compounds in some test areas, see which one we're going to go with. Alright, so we're going to be using a Max Shine M8S polisher. It's a 5-inch, 15mm throw, I think. And the pads, I've got a Griot's Garage fast finishing microfiber polishing pad and a Buff and Shine Eurofiber 50/50 one-step cut and polish pad. And then the compounds we're going to try with those. We're going to try 3D1 with the Eurofiber pad. And we're going to try Meguiar's Ultimate Polish with the Griot's Garage pad. I'm going to test this panel right here because that was the worst that I've seen. And I'm going to tape a few sections off and we'll see how it comes out. Alright, here's our two test sections. I'm holding this really bright light as close as I can to show you. On the right, I'm going to use 3D1 with the Eurofiber. You can really see the scratches there. And then on the left, we're going to use the Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. And yeah, I was just holding up this light so we can see how those scratches look. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so we got this side with the, I think that's what I said was 50/50 with 3D1, and this side was Griot's Garage fast finishing with Meguiar's Ultimate Polish. So let's get the tape off. Doing this one-handed is so fun. And I mean, look, you can already see the metal flake now a lot clearer. If I can just get this last piece of tape off. Oh my goodness. I really need to get automotive masking tape. There we go. Left a little residue, whatever. Go ahead and wipe that down. grab my light. And that's how it was. That is the Meguiar's. I mean, that just, it looks great. It's a little hairline scratch there. Could have just been from me wiping it, whatever. And I'm gonna go over it again. And this is from the Hero Fiber side. I can get the light in there. So, I mean, wow, they both did great. I guess we'll take the least aggressive approach, and we'll just go straight Meguiar's the whole way. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, Meguiar's it is, with the Griot's Garage pad. Alright, so get two lights on here. That's one completed panel. It's a rear quarter panel. Go over the door, you can see the difference. And that's just some leftover residue. Wish I could get this thing to focus right. Some adhesive we'll have to get off of there. But you can see there, you can see the swirls. Again, slight swirling. This panel, in my opinion, was the worst. But it's all perfectly clear. So I'm going to go over the rest of the car. I don't know, I don't think you guys care to watch the entire thing. I'll do another follow-up at the end of this. It'll just be the next part of this video. It'll seem like a couple seconds. And we'll go over the final result. This is going to take me a while. Okay, I decided maybe some people do want to watch at least some of the car getting polished. Already did that panel right there. I just finished the roof. I did the hood already, so I'll do this side on video in a time lapse because it's going to take a while. And just so you see what I do, there's my polisher. I got to blow it out. I'm using Wolfgang Uber Rinseless Wash in here. Concentrate a little bit higher to wipe the panel first before I polish it, and then I wipe it clean. So let's go ahead and blow out this pad real quick. Whenever you blow out a pad, you want to do it away from the car outside because there's going to be a lot of dust. So go ahead and I'm right near the edge of the garage, so I'll go ahead and get it done. You don't even really need to turn it on, just blow it out. And there we are. It's free of residue. Well, it's still got some residue, but free of all the anything that's dried up. So we have a good pad to go ahead and do another panel with. You should do this between every panel, in my opinion. But again, do what works for you. So I'm going to do a panning shot real quick. I haven't done this half of the door yet. You can see all the straight lines from being run through a car wash. Yeah, that's what running through a car wash will do to your car, if you care. If you don't care about the condition of your paint, go ahead. If you just want a clean car, I used to do it myself. And then come over here. And this is where the door was polished. We still got to apply protection and everything, but I mean, that, in my opinion, came out pretty good. It's not 100%. We're not going for 100%. That would take forever. We're just trying to get rid of all those little surface scratches. Alright, that's half the car done. Well, more than half since I did the roof and the hood. So 2/3 of the car done. Nice and glossy. I didn't, it's, the haze is from the compound. I'm going to do a panel wipe before I apply the hybrid ceramic wax. But pretty good. Pretty happy with the results. I'm sure my buddy will be as well, this being his car. So I'm going to hit the rest of this off camera. And then I'll come back, maybe some of the sealant part, maybe not, we'll see. Alright, we got the entire car polished. Hard work but rewarding. Looks really nice. So we're gonna panel wipe it, and do Meguiar's hybrid ceramic wax, since the owner uses the Meguiar's hybrid ceramic detailer regularly, so it'll go together well. We're gonna use Hydrostylex Rewind as the panel prep. That's just water, ignore the label, and Meguiar's hybrid ceramic wax. So basically what I do is I spray on, wipe off and buff off, and then I use a damp rag to get all the streaks off, because streaking is tough on a dark colored car. So I'll do another little time lapse, same side of the car, of the application, and then we'll see what else we'll do. Alright, we're all done. Hybrid ceramic wax applied to the whole vehicle. Looks pretty nice. It's a lot better than it did. No more buffer trails or anything from the dealership. I think he's gonna be happy. Alright, we're here delivering the car. What do you think, Michael?
She looks sexy, dude. She looks real sexy.
Shiny. Alright. That's gonna do it. Hey, as always, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already, comment below, and we'll see you in the next video.